What's up guys? Adrian here. Welcome to another episode of Motorista Adventures. Since kayo lang naman yung kausap ko. Nandito tayo sa Master Sons Avenue, Cagayan de Oro City. We are here at a dealership na malapit dito. So today, papakita ko sa inyo yung MAXUS na T60. So ito yung truck na nasa likod natin. And we'll do the normal na first impressions na review for the MAXUS T60. So samahan niyo ako guys. Let's take a look at this truck. And basing on the price and then the features that it has for this top of the line 4x4 model, I think it's a really good deal. So tara, let's go. Okay, so guys, simulan natin sa dimensions ni MAXUS T60, no? So according to the brochure, yung ating load capacity ng 4x4 version ni MAXUS T60 is 1,020 kilograms. Ang towing capacity niya, in case na gusto niyo siyang malaman yung figure na to, is 2,500 kilograms. And curb weight nitong MAXUS T60 na 4x4 is 2,030 kilograms, and then yung wading depth niya is 800, which is one of the class leaders sa wading depth. Okay? So si MAXUS T60 guys, meron siyang tatlong trims or tatlong variants. So yung base model ni MAXUS T60 is the 4x2 manual transmission. Meron tayong 4x2 automatic transmission and 4x4 automatic transmission. With the engine, you get the 2.8 liter turbo diesel engine. Yung max power ng 2.8 liter engine na to is 150 horsepower or 150 PS at 3,400 RPM and 360 Newton meters of torque as low as 1,600 RPM. So this is also Euro 4 compliant na yung engine niya and Euro 4 standard. Now when it comes to the transmission ni MAXUS T60, it has a 6-speed automatic for the top of the line models, and you also get a 6-speed manual for the 4x2. Okay, so you have a choice of 2 transmissions. So for the steering wheel, it has a traditional rack and pinion steering wheel and double wishbone suspension sa harap and rigid axle sa likod or leaf spring. Okay? And for the brakes, you have front disc and rear disc brakes. So 4-wheel disc brakes si MAXUS T60, and yung tires natin nakasama is a 245/65 R17 alloy wheel. Okay? So again, the wheelbase niya is 3,155 mm. Alright, so since natakol na natin, tara samahan niyo ako. Let's take a tour at the look of this MAXUS T60. Now, the MAXUS T60 guys is new to the Philippine shores. Again, new brand here in the Philippines, no? As you can see, we have this really nice, let's start sa likod, no? Ni T60, ayan. I hope you guys can see it, yan. So, yung kanyang shape, no? It's not a copy of some sort. It is quite a unique design. Lalo na yung brake light niya, meron tayo sa taas, meron tayo sa baba. And then you have your turn signal lights and your reverse light in the middle. Okay, yan. So meron din tayong reverse camera, standard, and the dual rear reverse sensors. Okay? So, yan. And ang kagandahan pa ng T60 guys, you have a spray-on bed liner. So, wala nang problema. Hindi mo na kailangan to ipapa-bed liner, di ba? So, ayan. So, next is, let's take a look at the engine ni T60. This is the engine. I hope you guys can see it. This is the 2.8 liter variable geometry turbo. Again, 150 PS. And at a good amount of torque as well. It's not the class leading, but it does suffice, no? Considering that this pickup truck is new here in the Philippines. Yung alloy wheels ni T60 doesn't look that flashy. Could do with a better tire and wheel, but pwede na din, okay, for the stock. And yung kagandahan nito is the rear disc brake siya. Unlike most trucks na in the segment, which are drum brakes sa likod usually. Okay, by the way, yung tires na gamit dito is Dunlop ET20 Grand Trek, which is highway terrain tires. It's not all terrain, so just take note of that when you go off-roading. It does have issues since it is a highway bias tire. Okay, so ayan. So let's move on to the interior of the MAXUS T60. Let me just grab the keys. Okay, so ito yung susi ni MAXUS T60, guys. We have keyless entry, push to start. Okay, and other than that, meron pa tayong roof rail dito sa taas. Okay, so buksan natin si T60. Okay, so let's start sa doors niya. Yung doors ni T60, guys, is very unique. We can see na meron tayong leather paddings here. Yan, with red stitching. And then dito naman, we have lock and unlock buttons. Yan. And we can also have you also have your window lock button. Auto up and down for the driver. Pero yung mga passenger, manual up and down sa windows. Ito yung release natin sa ating sa ating fuel. And we have your speaker here. Now, another thing that's really nice about the T60, considering the price, and I'll let you know the price pagkatapos ng ating full walk around impression. Ito yung feature niya is electric seats. 6-way adjustable, guys. Meron siyang height, slide, and recline. Okay? So for the seats, it's leather, not perforated, but very soft and very supportive naman. Okay, good. So next, let's move on to the dash. The dash certainly looks like a unique design. So really nice, no? I don't see any similarities with other brands, which is good. And dito naman sa kanyang sa side nito, sa driver's side, we have here your adjustment for your headlights, which are LED or HID. I think this is LED. And meron tayong pocket here to store some coins and bills. Okay. Yung steering wheel niya, it's not leather, it's urethane. Yung kagandahan is we do have cruise control. Meron tayong audio controls on the other side. Okay. So we have that MAXUS logo here. Alright. So ito yung sound ng niya. Beep. Alright. So next, yung switchgear niya looks very nice. Mukhang solid naman. Automatic on-off headlights. And then, yung wipers natin is rain sensing. No, it's intermittent lang. Okay, not rain sensing. But your headlights is auto on-off. And you have front and rear fog lights. Yes. Front and rear fog lights. And yung steering wheel natin, pwede mo siyang i-tilt but not telescope, which is kind of normal which is normal, no, in most of the SUVs in this class. So let's buksan natin yung yung ilaw. So yeah, napakaganda naman ang interior ni MAXUS T60. And kung let's turn it on, you have these gauges here, which are analog display with an LCD screen at the front. Very basic, no? And modern looking backlit gauges. On the center, we have your hazard button switch here. Very high quality buttons naman. It feels good. And dito sa kanyang screen, we have, I think this is a 10-inch system. We do have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and smartphone connection. You have your vehicle settings and contacts. So for its the price, napakaganda na niya, guys. And then you have vehicle mileage displayed here and a lot of information, which is really nice, no? Before, yung mga pickup trucks na hindi naman high end, you don't have this feature. Pero ito, since this is a high end model, meron na siya, di ba? So if you go to your music, you have dito naman sa ilalim niyan, as you can see, we have your power modes, eco and power mode. You have here a really nice layout sa aircon controls natin. Dito on the other side, you have your stability traction control button off. You have your hill descent button off. So we have 1 and 2, number 2 blank buttons here. Moving down, I don't know if you guys can see it na. Medyo madilim na. Okay, nakamax na yung ISO natin. But meron tayong ano dito guys, smartphone USB, and then for your charging. And dito naman sa kabila, we have your 4-wheel drive button. You have 2H, 4H, and 4L. This is a automatic transmission, 6-speed automatic transmission with manual mode. For the passenger side, you do have airbags for the passenger. Okay. Yan. And for the driver as well. Let's take a look at the center armrest, which is leather with red stitching. And then okay lang yung ano niya, yung space dito. It's not that big, but nasa slide yung armrest, which is a nice addition. And meron pala tayong cup holders here. Yan, nice touch din. Okay, and kung titignan niyo dito sa taas, we have your dome lights and your sunglass holder. You have a vanity mirror also. Okay, so ano pa ba, like for the back seats, it's also leather, which is really nice. Okay, and yeah, I think we only have 2 airbags for the MAXUS T60. So yung kagandahan ng talaga ni MAXUS T60 guys is yung 4x4 na siya. Lots of features, no, for the price. Okay? So at this point, punta naman tayo sa likod. Tignan natin kung ano yung makikita natin. Tara. Okay. So ayan yung likod ni MAXUS T60 guys. Pasok tayo. Okay. So the front seats is set to my driving position, and as you can see, maluwag naman dito. Okay. Yan, lots of knee room, leg room is really good. Dito we have air conditioning vents. We have your power outlet here. Okay. Basically, pag pick up talaga, limited yung ano dito, yung space, no. But the only thing that I noticed is wala siyang rear armrest, and medyo upright yung seat sa likod. Okay. And medyo matigas lang siya. Yun lang. And then yung maganda din dito is yung meron tayong grab handle here and here. Okay? So again, we have also leather padding sa second row of seats, and then meron din tayong pockets here, which is really nice. So yeah guys, that's the MAXUS T60. That's basically what it offers, no, for the price. So let's take a look, no, at some of the features not mentioned natin. Okay, so dito tayo sa maliwanag. Okay, so again, LED sa top of the line model. There's also quite an option for colors here guys. So you have your olive green, you have Aurora silver, you have your lava gray. I think this is the Aurora silver. Meron din silang lava gray, meron silang obsidian black, which is right there. That's the black. Yan, looks really nice. I really like the black. Parang sobrang pogi talaga niya. Lalo na kung tawag nito, kung bagong linis. Okay, parang yung silver looks ordinary to me. Okay, yun talaga. Same as with the CR-V pag malinis, pero pag madumi na. And it shows more scratches than usual. Okay, but this is the black version ni T60. And yeah, I think we've covered all the bases. You do have reverse camera here. TMPS or tire pressure monitoring is also here. Okay, so yan guys. So you do have 3 drive modes. So yung drive modes natin guys is eco, normal, and power. Okay, so yung power mode niya, 5% power increase and fuel consumption increased by 2%. So it's stronger performance according to this brochure. Okay, So, for the safety, meron siyang dual airbags, 3-point seat belts, and ESP, or Electronic Stability Program, ABS, EBD, reverse sensor, reverse camera, tire pressure monitoring, and again, smart entry and push to start button sa engine. So let's hear the MAXUS T60. Tignan natin kung ano yung sound ng engine niya. Let's try to start it. So start natin. So you guys can hear the T60 sound. So yan yung 2.8 liter na engine ni T60 guys. That's the sound that it makes. So for sure it's not the most refined sounding engine out there. But for the price, which is I will reveal, tignan natin kung magkano siya. Okay. Ayan, MAXUS T60 2.8. Alright. Okay, so guys, the question is how much? Because napakaganda ng price niya, no? Yung price ni MAXUS T60 dito sa atin is 1,373,000. This is Cagayan de Oro pricing. No doubt about it, very cheap for what it offers, no? You have lots of sorry, baka madilim. You have lots of features na hindi mo makikita sa mga ka-pricing niya. 4x4 syempre. Okay, so if you like the MAXUS T60 guys, you can contact them here. I'll leave a phone number on this video, as well as baka gusto silang bisitahin. Nandito sila sa Master Sons Avenue beside beside Volkswagen. Okay, so Cagayan de Oro City guys. So again, this is Adrian guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. You're watching Motorista Adventures, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.